Well, he never thought it could happen to him. Brian Beggs was sexually assaulted by another male whom he trusted. It left him in a state of depression, he says, but now he wants others to know that they are not alone. For every crime, there's a story, and the truth matters. Here's senior crime and punishment correspondent Marcos Ortiz with tonight's Justice Files.
Brian Beggs lived in shame for many years, not fully understanding why he was sexually assaulted. Not anymore.
And he just got off the bed and he started undressing himself, and things happened rather quickly from there. But I do remember him finishing, and it was a very uncomfortable.
Brian Beggs was 12 years old when a male friend he trusted sexually molested him. He brushed it aside and refused to tell his parents.
I grew up in a household that looked at homosexuality as like the worst thing a human being could be, do, whatever. So I think it was the embarrassment. I was terrified of my dad.
But it turned his life upside down. He rebelled at school and turned to drugs and alcohol for relief.
As a child, you have this innocence, and when that happened, I lost it all completely. So for me, there was nothing I could do that was too gross, too bad, too evil. Because hey, I had already done it, right?
Years later, his family got him into Alcoholics Anonymous, where he told his sponsor his secret, and he became enlightened.
I realized, holy cow, I think something happened to me as a kid that shouldn't have happened, because in my head it was like, we just had sex, but I didn't want to.
He told his parents, who insisted he file a police report, but it became his word against his friend, and charges were never filed. He was okay with that.
I knew the legal ordeal would be me having to sit down and relive it, right?
Ironically, the worst thing that ever happened to him gave him a purpose in life.
I am not going to let the man who damaged me as a kid destroy my future.
On Facebook, Beggs uses a unique approach in reaching out to other victims of sexual assault. He sort of tells his story using note cards. He came to terms, understanding it wasn't his fault, and he wants other victims to know they're not alone.
I didn't want it to end with, hey, this is what happened to me. I wanted more. And that's why I ended it with it being, hey, you. It's all about you. All of this is about you and lifting you up, so we can join forces and go help the next one.
And Beggs says once he went on social media, many others reached out to him saying they too were victims of sexual assault. His only concern are those victims who still remain silent. To hear his entire testimony, visit our website, abc4.com, and click on this story and follow the link. For the Justice Files, Marcos Ortiz, ABC4 News.